Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shayar coming back with another lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakach Kodash, the bonus to the apostle elders, the great millstone who taught me this truth, and shalom to the elect scattered abroad, the corners of the earth. Now, this lesson is basically just due to me having a dream earlier this morning. So I'm going to dream, get a couple scriptures, and then that'll be the lesson. So I don't know where I was, but like based off like what was happening in the dream, it was like I definitely had like spiritual powers and whatnot, because I was fighting a polar bear. I was fighting a polar bear, and I won against it. And a normal man is not doing that. Now, a man with spiritual powers, he could do that, right? So I fought this polar bear and I won, and but I got hurt. Like my left arm was bleeding because the polar bear was like uh biting me. So like it had holes in it, and for some reason a woman was there as well, and I guess she was hurt too. So I found some water, and I told me and her to put our hands in the water, and I was healed, right? So off the jump, the woman could represent the Isaiah 4:1, how seven women shall cleave to one man, right? And in Jacob's trouble. And let me go into it, because I remember some of my lessons, like when Jacob's trouble happened, there's not gonna be any power really. So like, what do you think those animals in those zoos are gonna do? They're gonna break out, and since they don't got nobody feeding them, they're gonna feed on you. Well, not you, but Jake, right? So I guess in that dream, it was Jacob's trouble happening, and I fought a polar bear off, and I won against it, and I only won because the Lord must have given me spiritual powers. That's the only way I would have survived that. So that's what I think that dream was talking about: Jacob's trouble and getting spiritual powers, and Isaiah 4:1 happening. But so yeah, so I'm gonna get into the scriptures, and then that'll be the short little lesson, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna get Isaiah 4, not Isaiah, um, Psalms. I'm gonna get Psalms. Yep, Psalms. Uh, oh, 18. Psalms chapter 18, verse 29. Yeah, God. Uh, for by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have I leaped over a wall. Right? And for God, his way is perfect. The way of the Lord tried, he is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, save the Lord, and who is the rock, save our power? It is God that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet, and settle me upon my high place. Right. So jumping across, what did it say? Leaping across a wall. You got to be superhuman to do that. All right. And hinds feet going into an animal. Like a horse, I have to look it up. But that's super speed. That's talking about super speed. That's talking about spiritual powers. Verse 34. He teaches my hands to war so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. That's super strength. You're being able to break steel with your arms. That's super strength. Verse 35. Thou hast Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtake them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued unto me under me that those rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the neck of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. Hold up. Oh God. They cried, but there were none to save them. Verse 41, they cried, but there were none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them all as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from thy strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people who I have not known shall serve me, and as soon as they heard of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves under me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their closed places. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the Lord of my salvation be exalted. It is Yahweh Bashem Yahshai that avenges me and subdued the people under me. He delivered me from my enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Violent man is Esau, Edom. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praise unto thy name. Hey man, that's literally Jacob's trouble. All right, though certain brothers getting those spiritual powers, the Lord protect, showing those mercies, getting out of those sticky situations. Right. Then when those ICBM missiles come, the elect will come down, and then that's it. That's the end of Esau's kingdom, and immediately that's the beginning of Jacob's. Yeah, Jacob's. Now I'm gonna get Isaiah 4:1, and as I was reading it, he was just going into like how the Lord strengthened them so that he could overcome his enemies, and that's gonna come again on this side. Now I'm gonna get let me see Isaiah. Bear with me. Yeah, come on, here it is. This is Isaiah 4 verse 1. Wait, Slakia. God, Isaiah 4 verse 1. Chapter 4 verse 1. In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. I think that's what the woman in my dream represented. The woman cleaving unto, Lord willing, a man of the elect, like Lord willing, I'm of that number. But cleaving unto a man of the elect that was gifted those spiritual powers from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So that's what I think the woman represented in my dream. All right. And now for the last verse, I'm going to go to Jeremiah. Hold up. Hold up. Bear with me. After Isaiah. Okay. Con. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like unto them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, and the Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axes and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. Right when the elect comes back down and gets the whipping ass, man, belt to ass. That's what that the Lord is gonna make the elect men so like unfathomably powerful. Nothing, no other nation is going to be able to handle them. So they're going to dash them to pieces and break them and take them into slavery. Right? Kill some of them and take the rest into slavery. Verse 21. And with thee I will break into pieces the horse and his rider. With thee I will break in pieces the chariot of his rider. With thee I will also break in pieces men and women. And with thee I will break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd of his flock, and with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and the yoke of his oxen. And with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers, right? Look at that. Can't get more plainer than that. All right? Can't get more plainer than that. It just all starts with what? Jacob's trouble, really. Getting those spiritual powers, those on this hand side. Then when the Lord comes back on some brothers getting those spiritual powers on this hand side. Then Jacob's show runs its course. The missiles are shot over. The elect is beamed up. All right. Then they come back down. Then it's because America's gonna get destroyed with those ICBM missiles. But the rest of the other nations, there's some of them still gonna be attacked. So you got to beat them into submission, and that's what the elect's gonna do, led by Yahweh Shai. But hey, so that's it with that. Wanted to get into that little lesson. Hopefully it was edifying. I noticed some brothers were also having dreams throughout the week. So, we almost out of here. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the models of the apostles, elders of great men who taught me the truth, and shout on to the elect scattered about the four corners of the earth.